Hey guys, Shamo Brown here. Welcome to our next episode of Mindset Story. So I have a next important story for you guys. Oh my word. So I think I heard the story this year, 2025. I heard the story this year. And it was one of the stories that really touched my heart the most because at the time of listening to it, I could relate. I could relate to the story. And I guess this might be my last story for the year. You get what I'm saying? So please pay attention and please I hope you get something from it. So the story goes like this. So, there was this I'm sure you guys know Doctor Strange from Marvel, right? So it's similar. It's similar. Doctor Strange messed up his hand. He went to these people. He learned magic. The guy went and even that story was so fantastic. Doctor Strange's story was so amazing. But anyways, that's not it. But I'm just making a correlation. So similar. The guy, he was going through some life problems, like we all do. He was going through some life problems, and he went to this guru. That's what they call him, guru or sensei or wise monk, right? Yeah, monk. Let's just say monk, right? He went to the monk, and the monk is like, yo, I hear that you're going through some situations and stuff like that. And the young man is like, yeah, man, I'm going through life. So the monk is like, all right, so before I help you out, there's one thing I want you to do. I want you to go into this shed. I got some camels in there. I want you to make all the camels lay down, and once you make all them lay down, come and I'll give you your solution to your problem. I'm gonna solve your problem. I'm gonna figure out what you're going through, and I'm gonna give you the solution. But that's the only task I want you to do. Go into that shed, like I said. Make sure there's like 8 camels in there, and I want you to make sure all them lay down, and go to bed, and then come back. That's like, all right, let's do this. Right? You're gonna solve my problem? Amazing. So my boy went in. Right? He's like, all right, cool. Saw the first camel. Put the first camel down. Bro, this is easy. Went around, and mind you, it's in a circle now. Like when he gathered them together, they were he was in the middle, and the camels were in a circle. Right? So he put this one down. Great. Move to the second one. Great. Move to the third one. Great. About to move to the fourth one. The first one stood up. Then the second one stood up. The third one stood up. And I'm like, what? Then he's like, all right, let me do this one right here. And then he goes back over here. This one stand up. He's like, what? Now, mind you, this went on. I think he pulled up to the spot at around like 7 o'clock. And Brody has been doing this, because again, it's a pretty lengthy story, but Brody has been doing it since from that time till some 7 o'clock till about 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Now, finally, like 6 o'clock the next day in the morning, he went out sleepless. And he's like, yo, monk, I thought this was easy, but clearly it wasn't. And the monk laughed, and the monk was laughing, because it's like, he knew some wisdom, so he laid the wisdom on him. The wisdom is that those camels are like life. Now again, guys, don't miss the moral. I'm getting to the moral now. Don't miss the moral. The camels, they're like life and life problems. As soon as you're working on one problem in life, a next problem comes. Right? And as soon as you're thinking, a next problem comes. That's the moral of the story, guys. Well, that's half of the moral. The next half of the moral of the story is that first half is that's life. That's life. But I feel like most people think that everything's gonna be hunky-dory. Like, people feel like life is gonna be smooth sailing all the time. No, life comes with challenges. And that's why I say that the story resonated with me so much, because at the time when I heard the story, I was working on this, and then this is blowing up. And then I come over here to fix this, and this start blowing up. So I could relate to it, and I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I was a little bit sad because I'm like, why is this? Like, why am I going? But that's life. That's life. That's so life is. And I feel like as soon as you come to that point where you're like, yo, this is life, you accept life for what it is. I'm not saying roll over. I'm not saying, be a victim. But what I am saying is that just come to this is life. Ask God for strength. Ask God for wisdom. Ask God for knowledge. And just do your thing. Just do what you have to do. But again, that's life. So that's the second part of it. The first part is that that's life. The second part is that life is gonna come with challenges, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. I know in mental health. I don't know if you guys saw that episode in Let's Chat playlist. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it if you haven't watched it. Go watch it. Mental health. All right. It's in the Let's Chat playlist. Right. Yeah. Like I'm not saying. I guess I am saying, but I'm not saying that, hey, the only people that don't have to worry about challenges and situations is dead people. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying, hey, rare. But what I am saying is that if you're going to be living, if you're going to be here, just toughen up. Just toughen up. All right? Get mentally tough. All right? Well, anyways, guys, I hope I didn't make it too heavy. You get what I'm saying? Because, again, but at the same time, like I said, it's a story that really... That story grabbed me from out of my sadness. It picked me up. It gave me some perspective. It gave me hope that, hey, even though what I'm going through right now, that's what makes life life. So I'm hoping. Please let me know in the comment section. Please, let me know. If I send you the video, let me know. Let me know what you think. But that story was one of the stories that really touched my heart. You know what I'm saying? Almost all the stories I shared really touched my heart, but this one was one of the ones that really like anchored me, and I hope it does the same thing for you. All right. So again, guys, if you're new here, Shamar Brown, right? Podcast host, e-commerce entrepreneur, dating coach, right? I published my first book, right? I'm still waiting to get the copies so I can start promoting it. So be on the lookout. If I haven't sent you the link yet, text me for the link. So I got you. It's on Amazon, right? And yeah, just welcome to the community. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and we're gonna do some amazing things in 2026. But like I said, we're gonna do it with your help. We're gonna do it because we have you by your side. You get what I'm saying? So again, guys, have a good day. Bye.